here.
Uh-oh. Coming straight off a loss to the Fever. I mean, we could all say we probably didn't expect that, but, you know, that's just part of the game, and take it like a champ. Let's see what they got to say. We got Cloud. We got Rossi. Let's go. I know this shit is hurting them because how did y'all lose to the Fever? Let's be real. We have 3 Olympians on your team, correct? I believe. I believe all 3. These 2 are going Olympian. I think they're going to Paris, correct? And then Griner. And then you got the Fever over there. Yeah, let's go. Not sure. Right.
I'm sorry, what was your question? How do I feel?
Yeah, overall.
We just took an L, so I don't really feel great. I feel like
here they go.
A typical feeling for a competitor. Yeah, it was
Taurasi really trying to figure it out over there. Are you good, Shorty? Like, Taurasi really trying to figure it out. Like, what are we going to talk about right now? Because they know that the Caitlyn Clark shit is coming up, and they're going to figure out how to talk about it.
Just overall, maybe intensity and feistiness affected the game.
I'm sorry, what was your question? How do I feel?
I don't think that was the question, but
we just took an L, so I don't really
Taurasi, are you good?
feel great. I feel like that's a typical feeling for a competitor.
It should be. Should be.
Yeah, it was a competitive game.
Yeah, it was.
Just like every other game is a competitive game.
It was.
We need to be better down the stretch.
You do.
I think there's things that we had in our control, and we didn't control the controllables. So we got a quick turnaround for a back-to-back game tomorrow, and we're just resetting and refocusing.
27-2 run for Indiana in that third quarter. When
Terrible.
it starts to speed you guys up like that, how difficult is it to slow them down, and how do you guys adjust from that in future settings?
Yeah, I usually call timeout, and you go in the timeout, and you talk about the things that are hurting you. But, you know, that's the game of basketball. It's a game of runs. I think we started the game, I don't know what it was. So, yeah, they just that was a good run, and we'll learn from it and get better.
Was there anything that they did in the second half that kind of disrupted your flow?
No, I think it was mainly us. You know, we didn't get to the actions that we were getting to in the first half. You know, I think like anything in basketball, you know, you take what the defense gives you, and I think we just maybe settled a little bit too much. I think we got stagnant a little bit too much. You know, in the first half, we had better movement. So, you know, those are all things that are in our hands and are very controllable.
Mm-hmm. They scored 20 points in the fast breaks. What was it about the way they were getting out in transition?
You're playing fast.
Yeah, they were running faster than us.
What did I just say? They were playing fast.
Yeah, it was more so us just not getting back. Obviously, we're going for offensive rebounds when we miss shots, but we got to be able to get back. And, you know,
They were playing fast tonight, man.
teams are just, they're running transition, but they're running wide. So we got to stop running back to the paint. We got to find ball, force the side, and then fall in line. So that's on us, and that's on our transition defense.
The big crowd, Caitlyn being here, does it feel like a playoff game to you guys?
Felt like a home game to
We've
me.
been selling out every game, yeah.
Stop fucking lying. Stop lying. Are y'all serious right now? This is like, come on, man. So you telling me you had a bigger crowd than when Caitlyn's not in there?
Does it feel like a playoff game to you guys?
Felt like a home game to
We've
me.
been selling out every game, yeah. It felt like a normal home game to us.
But you don't usually sell out the upper tier too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, call him out. Yeah, you don't usually fill up that upper deck up there. Yeah.
We've been selling out every game, yeah. It
So
felt
you've
like
been selling out?
a normal home game to us.
But you don't usually sell out the upper tier too, so.
Yeah,
Felt like a normal home game to us, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
X Factor always shows up.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of BG's impact tonight?
Y'all some fucking haters. He just told you the stat. You did not. You don't sell out the second part of the like arena, but you did tonight. What are you talking about?
Just ability to draw contact and keep the line.
Yeah, it's huge for us. I mean, when she can dominate the paint like that on both ends, it makes, our
Yeah,
team better. So, yeah, that was good.
Diana, dos preguntas en español, por favor.
Let me put my Spanish brain on.
We love that. This is such a flex. Go ahead, talk to us.
La atmósfera estuvo en otro nivel, desafortunadamente no fue el
I
resultado
thought Taurasi was right. I ain't
que
gonna
se
lie.
esperaba, pero puedes poner en perspectiva el X Factor para el habla hispana, lo importante que es aquí en casa.
Did you ask how important the X Factor
Yeah, look
is?
at you. Y bueno, cuando
All she heard was X.
Did you ask how important the X Factor
Yeah, look
is?
at you. Y bueno, cuando
I
se
can
juega en la
understand
casa,
that.
siempre, cuando tenemos los fanáticos que tenemos acá hace 20 años que ya vienen a todos los partidos,
I didn't know she had that in her bag.
esta noche estaba bien lindo. Obviamente queríamos ganar el partido para ellos, pero jugamos mañana otra vez y otra vez van a venir mañana y mañana será un mejor
Y'all taking it as a joke. You just got popped, fool. Like, not popped, but y'all just lost in a fever. Why is you up there laughing?
resultado para este equipo y para los fanáticos de acá de Phoenix.
Y la segunda pregunta es acerca de Caitlyn Clark. Ella, previo al partido,
They did not like hearing that name.
es una de las basquetbolistas que más admiraba. Y luego más entrando a la liga, ¿qué pasa por tu mente cuando otros atletas admiran tu estilo de juego y el desarrollo que has tenido?
Cloud funny as shit.
Sí,
bro.
bueno, Caitlyn la verdad que es una fenómeno, es una crack desde chiquita y lo que hizo en la universidad, la verdad increíble y ahora el primer año de la WNBA, vos sabés que ella juega a un nivel bien grande y la verdad que lo que está haciendo para el deporte de básquet increíble y viendo lo que va a hacer en el futuro, la verdad que me va a dar mucho orgullo.
No, Penny.
She asked, you want to ask a question in English?
Yes, my question to her was that
So you
Caitlyn
could get
Clark,
the question.
previously to the game, she had expressed how she admired Diana in basketball and coming up as a new player. How
FlexJobs is the #1 job site to find remote work from home and flexible schedules.
No.
I'm trying to translate from English from Spanish to English. Sorry. And seeing Diana's evolution in play, what goes through Diana's mind when she hears that?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, Diana, you gotta remember, you pushing 40, I think, and you talking to a 20-year-old almost. Like, she's 20 years younger than you. She admires you. Like, you gotta understand, she was one of your biggest fans type shit. Like, she wants to be like you. Like, you gotta remember that.
What Caitlyn's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. And, the one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in. And even, throughout, her short WNBA career, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of things thrown at her. And, she keeps showing up and keeps getting better every single game. So her future is super bright. And, being a veteran and being in this league for a long, long time, it's pretty cool to see that and, going into the future.
For sure.
You guys talked about, getting off to a fast start today, but the third quarter, like we talked about, they got after that big run.
That's the way to answer that, Taurasi. You did good with that one.
You guys responded.
She knows, too. She know the media gonna blow this up.
Obviously, I know
This the most views y'all finna get all year. Just take advantage of it now.
it's small.
For sure.
Yeah, I think we just have to find that consistency over 40 minutes. I mean, we showed we could play at a high level, and then there's times where, we look around and we got to tighten up. So, it's still a work in progress. That's what this season is. That's what this league is, and we're going to continue to build, continue to get better, continue to trust each other, and we have another opportunity tomorrow.
The two young teams in there between LA
Yeah.
and Indiana. Now you go to Connecticut, a team that has just as much experience as the Phoenix Mercury. Putting this game aside as quickly as possible, what is the focus going into tomorrow, knowing that this team is on the same level as you with regard to experience, with regard to championships, and just having that mentality of we are the top team here in the W?
Yeah, I think it's just our experience overall. That's a great team. Connecticut coming in. It's a very even team, even scoring. They've been together for years. But for us, it's no different than how we go into every game. It's about Mercury basketball. It's about us getting better every single day. It's about us gelling and getting that chemistry and just proving what we know we have in this locker room. But
That's right. That's
like
right.
DT
That's
just
right.
said, we got to be able to span that over 40 minutes and
That's right.
not drop it in the third quarter.
Now that you've been through half a season,
You got to learn to cut the runs. If a team is outplaying you, out rebounding you, out pretty much just getting out in transition and beating you to the spots, you got to cut those spots off. That's where it comes in the huddle. Like, look, we got to get back in transition. We got to get to the spots. We got to cut off their pace right now. Period.
and Caitlyn has done.
Well, the offense will get going.
Oh, I mean, I think more importantly, I think she's done a lot for the Indiana Fever. You know, that's a team that, for the last, couple years is trying to get back to their glory days of Tamika Catchings and putting up banners. So obviously what she's done, I think nationally for the game has been pretty incredible. And, whenever you have that momentum coming out of college and, the eyes on you for 4 years straight. So I think what she's doing for that team right now is pretty impressive. And, that's when I think of her, I think of what she does for her team.
I think it reminds me a lot of
Yeah, her team was trash. And I mean,
that you did for the
she's trying to turn it around. I get it. It's not just her. It's all of them there.
those games were on.
But you know what she's trying to say. Like,
Oh,
the
man.
eyes and the media coverage and the money and all that. Yeah.
You were in a similar situation when you came out 20 years ago. How do you remember navigating that? The media wasn't the same, but you still had a lot of attention on you. You had to earn your respect in the league. What do you remember about how you navigated all that attention coming out of college?
Yeah, I loved to compete. I loved it. I just loved to play basketball. I really didn't care too much about outside noise or what people thought of me or what they didn't think of me. So I enjoyed every minute. I loved it. Being a rookie was cool, man. It was fun.
That's right.
You could do whatever you want. You
know
didn't
you
know
were
any
thriving.
better.
I
It was
know you
fun.
were
I loved it.
thriving.
I had a great rookie year. I had a great time.
Living your best life.
Sports Illustrated, Slam. Is that what you mean? Yeah, it was out there. ESPN, the magazine. Yeah, you're too young. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Shit. You don't remember Slam?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Pretty different, not so much to have a big crowd, but to have them cheering for the other team.
This crime is
unprecedented.
unsolved.
As much as they did today, did you guys even notice that at all, or is it just?
That's strange. Yeah, it's strange, Jeff. You're at home and, there's people rooting for the other team. Yeah, it's strange, but whatever.
We're gonna end with 2 on Zoom, Dana.
It was strange. Yeah, it was
So
strange.
if you're saying that, it's like, obviously, so you didn't notice that the crowd was more packed? You had the fans there from the Fever and Caitlyn Clark fans. So of course they realized
the
it.
matchup between Griner and Boston tonight. Where do you see that this basically held you guys when they were in that 17-5 run and you hit that 17-0 run, you hit that 3D? What exactly did you see help working to get Griner the ball and help her get going towards the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to play collective basketball. I know sometimes we try to focus on one person, but, our team works best when it's collective and we're playing with shared cognition and, we try to find advantages within that. And obviously today BG had that on a couple opportunities, but, it's collective. Everyone needs to share in that. And I think today we did a good job for the most part, but, a lot of room for improvement.
That's right.
Hey ladies, how are you?
Just a really
Both,
crappy.
Both you veterans have seen a lot of competitive seasons. I'd just like to ask you, as everybody's reaching the halfway point, where does this season rank when you look at, realistically at this point with a lot of teams getting healthy, where number 7 and 8 could be up for grabs with teams that are sitting in a as well? How competitive is this compared to other seasons that both of you have seen?
Yeah, I think this is the most kind of evenly matched that the league has been in a few years. I said this, in my first few years, you used to be able to walk into certain games and be like, we literally just have to lace up and we're going to be good. That's not the case anymore. That's the growth of our game. That's the growth of this league over the last few years. It's the growth of the rookie class coming in and adding to what was already established here. And it's really fun to play. Every single night you have to bring your best game, and we're doing that every single day, and we're just trying to get better. But this is a beautiful time for women's basketball as a whole, but especially the W. So if you're not supporting the full W, then, man, you're missing out on some really great basketball, A, and some really great and badass women, B.
Yep.
Thank y'all.
That's what you get right there, man. You hear first, Natasha Cloud, Diana Taurasi. I still think they played a good competitive game. They'll be fine. They're gonna bounce back, bro. It's a Mercury. But as far as the other end, man, the Indiana Fever, that's a great win for them, and I love what they're doing. Hopefully, they could finish the season off with about 15 wins, and just build around that environment. We'll see what happens with Caitlyn and all that next year, and the team, and the trade, whatever the case is. But I'm gonna keep saying I just like where WNBA is going. I think as far as the hype, it's exciting, bro. So that's what I got for you guys, man. I'm gonna be dropping my goal this month. 100 videos in the month of, what are we in? July? Yeah, we're in July. So the month of July, 100 videos minimum on this channel. Hold me accountable. If you guys are rocking with me, let me know. Hit that subscribe button. We gone.